Well, it is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. I'm alive. That's a good place to start. I got cut at Twin Lakes. I lost time on St. Kevin's and Sugarloaf. The power line descent lost a little bit of time, not much. There was an accident in the middle of the power line descent, so we had to go slow around that, which is fine by me. And then the next section, when I got the pipeline to the aid station, that was quick, that was good. My plan, my strategy there was a good one. If I was just going a little bit faster all along, that would have been a perfect break in the way I set things up there. I basically got rid of my big Camelback there, added a bottle of water. Here it is right here. Added a bottle of water into my bike there to replace the Camelback. And then I had my mini Camelback, which had my electrolytes. So I was hydrating properly, I was eating properly, I was pacing myself properly, I was trying to keep my heart rate below 150. Of course, there are different points where your heart rate's going to go above 150. What I need to train on for next time, sorry Penny, is I have to train, I have to do some gym work with weights to build up my muscle strength a little bit more, so I can just get another mile or two an hour going up the really steep stuff. And of course, losing another 10 pounds won't hurt. So if I lose another 10 pounds, do some weight training, pick up my speed on the hills a little bit, do more training in Palm Springs on the tram road, 15%, 3.5 miles, and the last piece of it is 20%. That's a good place to train to get used to the really steep stuff. Altitude's altitude. For what I did, I think I acclimated pretty well to the altitude, so that was good. The part after pipeline to Twin Lakes, it's not flat. They call them rollers, but rollers to me are short. These were hills, not very steep, but long. So yes, you can go faster on that section than you can on Kevin's and Sugarloaf, but not as fast as you might think based on things that I saw in the previous movie for 2010. Then, because I was running a little bit behind schedule, there's this one section before you get to Twin Lakes where it's single track. I mean, it's truly single track. And so the race leaders were coming back the other direction, and when they're coming back the other direction, I think it's a good idea to give them the right of way, not tell them, hey, it's me, get out of the way. So I jumped off my bike, pulled my bike off the track so they could come through. And that happened like, 10, 15 times. But all of that taken into consideration, I still needed to be a little bit stronger. The conversation has been with everybody I've talked to, hey, look, Kevin's, there's going to be all these people. That's just the way it is. I had no problem with that, with the people. Things start spreading out. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it might be. So just in general, just more power, lighter weight, going up Kevin's, so practicing on steeper stuff. 15% would be, normal thing to practice on, and 20% would be important to include that in your training. Because I spoke to somebody yesterday, I think it was, and they said that parts of Kevin's was even over that. It was over 21%. So altitude, of course, you have to take that into consideration. But I'd survived. I'm healthy. When I got to Twin Lakes and they cut me out of the race, I know that I had paced myself the way I needed to pace myself at a pace that I could have potentially continued for 100 miles. So I stopped at Twin Lakes for a little bit, and then I basically rode back to Leadville from Twin Lakes, which was 17 miles. So, it felt pretty good coming back, but, you lose your enthusiasm. There's nobody else around. There's no reason, So it was in the, total sun. But here I am. I just got back. I'm talking to you. I think I'm coherent. So now I got to figure out how to get into Leadville for next year. Now that I know what to expect, I've started to take a liking to this mountain bike thing. I've got a lot more respect for mountain bikers now. There's a lot of intelligence that you have to do mountain biking, and a lot of pure grit, because the stuff in mountain biking is steeper than road biking. And when you're riding down stuff, you have to have a good intelligence to be able to see your lines and figure out which way you're going to go, how fast you can go safely to get down these things. So thank you, Leadville 100, for giving me this opportunity and this experience. It's changed my life. It gave me something to work towards. I'll never be the same. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, and thank you to all my friends and family that have supported me during this journey. And I'll be seeing you all real soon. Thanks a lot, and I hope you enjoyed these, whatever you call them, podcasts, YouTube casts. And that's it. Until the next time.